Hello, this is Jeff again. Just giving you an updated tour of my drum kit. It's been since my last video. I've changed a few of the cymbals around. So yeah, just take a view from when I'm sitting behind it. So yeah, this is what I see. Yeah. Basically, I'm using Sabian cymbals, all Sabians, apart from my little Stag 6.5 inch bell cymbal, which is over here. That's the only thing that I own that isn't Sabian. I don't like it, I need to get rid of it. Yeah, the majority of the ones that I've got on my kit at the moment are AAs. They're my Sabian rock hats. AA series. Yep. And then the rest of the cymbals that I have on here at the moment, except that, is a Pro Sonix 10-inch splash, are Metal X. It's a 16 Metal X crash, 19-inch Metal X crash, and a 20-inch Metal X ride. I'm planning to get some Metal X hats, Metal X splash, and a Metal X China, but money dictates otherwise at the moment. Shells. I've got a set of Pearl Export pack of 4 shells. I bought these second hand off the school that I used to go to. Don't know if you can see that very well because the lighting is crap in here. But yeah, they're reasonably cheap, 80 quid. And I got all these. So I've got 3 toms and a bass drum. Not in the best of conditions, but they sound great, and that's all that matters. I'm looking to get a Tama Superstar hyperdrive eventually, which is where this originally came from. My mate had a Tama Superstar hyperdrive drum kit, but no longer wanted the snare that came with it. So what I said to him was, I'll quite happily buy it off of him if he keeps in touch with me in the future and whatever else, and he has so far. And I've got myself a lovely snare out of it. It's on a lovely sugar white finish. It's a 13-inch drum with an Evans E-ring on it. Sticks, I use Vic Firth 2Bs because they're in my personal opinion, they are the best. They last the longest. I've had this pair for a few weeks now, and they're still holding out okay. To be honest, recently I just destroyed one right there. I was going around the toms and it split. Silly thing. Oh well, they're gonna break eventually, so I don't expect them to last forever. Which somehow, surprisingly, my 5As have. Just look how old they are compared to them, which are pretty much still new. They're my 5As, my 5Bs, and they're still lasting. I have no idea how. Just have. Skins. I'm using Remo coated Emperor on my snare with an Evans E-ring, obviously. I've just said. Then coated pinstripes on my toms and bass drum. I want to get a Power Stroke 3 for my bass and clear pinstripes for the toms and clear ambassadors for the resonance side, just so that I can get the tone that I'm after. Because these are okay, but they require a lot of dampening, just purely with that, and it's still quite not how I'm after. So yeah, I will be uploading some drum covers eventually, but for now that's pretty much it. Apart from my pedals and my hardware, I will just go through that. I'm using a Tama double Junior Cobra pedal in the Power Glide cam. I don't know if you can see that properly, but yeah, and they've been really good. I've tried out the actual iron cobras with the cobra coil and whatever else, but they're okay, but I just don't have the money for them, so these will do for now. They're pretty much the same things, just different beaters and single chain cam. Stands, right, my splash stand is pretty much makeshift. I had a stand that didn't work anymore, so I just sawed it off, got a hacksaw, cut it off and taped it to my tom arm. It's alright, it'll do. It's not the best, it's slightly wonky as you can see, but it's still there, still an extra cymbal for my kit. Got a Tama Road Pro cymbal stand there, which is pretty cool. It's got the quick release on it, which I think is fucking really amazing. So if you want to change your cymbals over during a set, all you have to do is that. Whereas with these things, you have to fucking fiddle about with them all day. That one's a pearl stand. I don't know what make or whatever. I do know the make, I just don't know the model. I've got Gear for Music stand with a counterweight at the other end. And a pearl hi-hat stand. Do excuse that. That is my drum stool. That's not me. Yeah, it's that noisy thing there. Mapex. Yeah, that's that. Also, that snare there is just my rehearsal one. This thing here is what I'm using for live shows at the moment. It's a 14-inch Zap Drum. Let's see if I can find the logo. Yep, Zap Drums. It's a French company. It's quite heavy, the thing, but yeah, it's a good drum, nice sound to it, quite beefy. Got the maker's mark in there. Yeah, I'm just using controlled sound Remo head on it, coated. It's brilliant. That snare saved me many a time, because I used to use that for live, but then since I got that, I don't have to keep bashing that, so it only gets one beat in a week or so, or however many times I rehearse, and then that one's every so often. Otherwise that was taking it for rehearsals and live, and I tend to play a lot harder when I play live, so yeah, getting more of a beating than what this is. The controlled sound works quite well because it's yeah, it's quite more durable than what that is, even though they're the same company, but still makes it a little bit more durable when I'm only just using the one snare for live. Yeah, oh, forgot to mention, I've got two other cymbals that aren't in use at the moment, mainly because I don't have the stands for them. One of them is a 14-inch Sonix Crash. I was given this, didn't actually buy this, but yeah, it's a pretty awesome. It sounds alright. It's not the best sound, but for what I'm after, which is just more sounds to my kit, it's okay. When I eventually get the more stands, I'm going to have this little thing here-ish, so that way I can just have two crashes there, and a crash and a china there. Bring me on to chinas. I have the same make, Sabian Pro Sonix. This is the noisiest cymbal I've ever owned in my life. It's not the best, I really don't like it, to be honest. Sabian normally do alright chinas, but this one, I have to admit, is shocking. It's bad, I don't like it. So as soon as I get some money together, I'm either going to get an AAX one, or as I said earlier, the what do you call it? The Metal X China. I did have thoughts in my mind about getting a Zildjian Oriental China Trash, 18-inch. But then I thought, nah, I can't. Because I'm a Sabian man, I can't really go to Zildjians. But you never know, stranger things have happened. Yeah, I love my Sabians, but I have to admit, I have got a soft spot for Zildjians too. Even though they are pretty much the same company, but yeah, well, different names, different companies, in my opinion. Yeah, that's about it, really. Feel free to ask any questions about my drum kit, and there will be some covers coming eventually. So keep your eyes peeled.